ready with me as I tell you a fun pregnancy story.
Get your popcorn ready.
I have a funny little pregnancy story to tell you, and I've thought about it for a while. I don't know, it just popped up in my head, but I thought it would be fun to tell you guys about it while I get ready. So I was pregnant with my daughter, and of course, pregnancy story. And I have been craving the chicken sandwich from McDonald's, and I was craving it for like 2 or 3 days, and we haven't had a chance to get it because at that time my husband was working. He was working long hours and he's tired, and I totally understand. So we just haven't gotten around to it. Anyways, I remember it was almost 8 o'clock. Let's just say it was like 8 o'clock. And I was really hungry for the chicken sandwiches from McDonald's. So I texted him and I was like, is there any chance you can grab these chicken sandwiches on the way from work? Because I'm hungry. Like, I just want something quick and easy. And I've been really wanting these chicken sandwiches. So he texts me back and he's like, yeah, absolutely. Like, I get off a little bit early, so I'll bring it, And I was like, cool. Yeah, really excited, And I remember I was sleeping, and I woke up and I was still hungry for these chicken sandwiches, and I was getting really anxious and really excited. I'm gonna get these chicken sandwiches, when my husband comes home. So then I was like, I'm gonna go back to sleep just to let the time pass, because it was like maybe 2 or 3 hours before he got off work, right? So I was like, I'm just gonna sleep to make the time pass, and plus I'm pretty tired. Like, this pregnancy is, killing me. I'm just really tired. I'm exhausted. And then I woke up and my water broke. And I thought I pissed my pants. Like, it happens during pregnancy. So I thought I must have peed the bed. So I was like, oh no. And I was like taking some of I don't specifically remember if I took the bedding off or not, but I think I was about to take the bedding off, and then all of a sudden, when your water breaks, fluid just pours out of you, right? And I was like, oh, and I was like, wait a minute. And so at that time, my husband and I was living with my mother-in-law, and luckily she was awake. And I went out there and I was like, hey, I don't know if I peed or if my water actually broke, because this is my first pregnancy. I'm not experienced. And I was like, I don't know which one it is. And she's like, well, let's find out. So she went in the bedroom with me and she's like, yeah, your water definitely broke. And I was like, oh God. So I called my husband and I was like, hey, my water broke. And he's like, oh man. And he's like, darn it, I'm in the McDonald's line getting you chicken sandwiches. And he's like, should I still get them? And I was like, no, you gotta come here. We gotta go to the hospital. And he's like, but you really wanted these chicken sandwiches. And I was like, don't worry about it. We gotta get to the hospital. So he ended up coming, and then we ended up going to the hospital, and I was in the hospital bed and I started crying because I really wanted the chicken sandwiches. like I was so sad that I couldn't have these chicken sandwiches. So the nurse, like, they're calming me down, and of course I'm really emotional because of my pregnancy and stuff like that. Like, I'm about to give birth, man. Like, there's a lot going on. And so after we got out of the hospital, I was there for about 3 days because I had a C-section. And that's another story time I gotta tell you about. That one was wild. Anyways, we got out and we settled in back at home. And 2 days later, my husband's like, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta get milk or whatever. I was like, okay. And he came back with the McDonald's chicken sandwich. He was like, I know you really wanted these, so here you go. I was like, oh my God, you still remembered. That is funny. So anyways, that was a fun little story I wanted to tell you guys about. It's always been in the back of my mind, and I was like, man, that would be a really fun little story to tell. So if you're interested in hearing more pregnancy stories, leave it in the comment because I have a lot more to tell. Alright, well, I gotta get going, and I'll see you guys next time, and like and subscribe.